Nice walk-off win for the Hartford Hawks baseball team here on a senior day, Mother's Day edition as well. 8-7, Justin Blood, Brian Estevez on Hamley. We'll have a couple players here in just a second, but I came on in. I thought there was going to be a nice quick game. It was a nice, 3 hours and 2 minutes, whatever it was. But back and forth, nail-biter. Thought you must have been going crazy.
It was a tough pace for sure at the beginning of the game. Alex works pretty slowly at times, and their guy was struggling throwing strikes, so it was a long start to the game. But Ferris had a number of quick innings the last few appearances, so we were hoping that he would keep up with that. And the first inning obviously was a little tough for him, but then he did a good job giving us some length.
It was an all-around win. You touched upon the pitching staff did a pretty good job, but all-around win. The offense wound up knocking out their starter. He got a little rattled with all the scouts. Yet again, you guys got into the bullpen, but not only did the offense do it, but the pitching did it. So well-balanced all around.
Yeah, it was a tight game back and forth, and similar to yesterday's first game, and luckily today we finished it off when we had a chance.
All right, we'll wind up bringing on in Simon Kudernach, as it was 5 seniors here today on a senior day, but a couple of you guys really stepped on up and kind of embraced the day, so to say. Listen to these numbers: 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, a double, an RBI hit by a pitch, and a stolen base. Was it just the senior day, or you just have something against the Maine Black Bears?
Well, they're one of our biggest rivals, but it's not like just senior day. I mean, the whole senior class, has been trying to do well. The whole year basically, and to show the freshman class that this program is about to change.
On that last hit that you had down in right field, Scott Heath was just a garbage disposal out there, and then that final play you kind of able to kind of get it out of his reach. But what were you thinking when it came off the bat?
I was thinking, just don't catch it. That's what I hit it, off the top of the bat, and no, I didn't hit it that well. And I was glad that he was just, slow there, didn't catch it. So
congratulations on a good game. We'll bring in your teammate here in Andy Drexel. These numbers are pretty good too. Another 3 for 4 performance, triple shy of the cycle, 5 RBIs, an intentional walk in the final inning, a big breakup at second base. So let's go back to that play, because you're sliding to second base through Fanchoso's throw to first base that allowed, who was it, Brian Hunter, to get the game winner. So tell us a little bit about trying to break that up.
That's what you always try to do on double play. And with the bases loaded, I was able to have a big secondary lead. So when any ground ball up the middle, you got to try to break up the double play in that situation for a game winner too. So, I was able to do the job that time.
You and Simon combined 6 for 10, 6 RBIs out of the 7. So obviously you just have to say you're embracing the whole senior deal. Did you just feel like you needed to kind of leave it out on the field today and just come up with a big game in front of the family and friends?
Yeah, that too. Had a lot of family here, but I don't know. You try to do that every game. It just so happened that it worked out that it was on senior day, so it's a good way to end here.
Sum a little bit up. They kind of was doing your reading in the pregame ceremonies, wound up setting a school record in most at bats, games played, all that kind of stuff. So how's the 5 years you've been here in the Hartford Hawks been?
Oh, it's been great. I had a blast. I wouldn't change it. Good. I'm glad Coach Blood came in this year. He's going to do a good job turning the program around. But I had a blast, and I'm glad I came here.
All right, well, congratulations on the big day. We'll bring in the coach for the final thoughts here on a senior day. So in the beginning on the pregame show, I asked you how these guys kind of helped you on out. Now's your chance to kind of give the final thoughts to the 5 seniors, just in a lump sum on not only how they helped you out, but what kind of foundation they left here to help you move forward, moving on.
After the pregame ceremony, I pulled the parents and the guys together and just thanked them for, like I said to you before the game, when you have a new coach coming in and it's your senior year and there's a lot of things, daily routines that are being changed, and pushing them to do some things maybe they haven't done before, and it could go either way. They could revolt or they could buy in, and these guys all bought in. All 5 of the seniors done a great job for us this year, working hard, and they're good kids and have produced. They've all produced at times throughout the year, and I think it's great. One thing Andy just said, I'm hoping will trickle down. What I really want to trickle down are things like that last play. Bases loaded. He knows he can get a big lead. He knows he's got to try to get into that guy when he's turning the double play. I want my freshmen and sophomores thinking the same way. Those are the little baseball plays that win games. And if we can get more of our guys the next couple of years thinking that way, we'll win more games.
Well, just a walk-off win for the Hartford Hawks. They'll wind up wrapping the season up on the road next weekend up in Albany. So on behalf of the entire staff, happy Mother's Day to you, an 8-7 win for the seniors, walking off on a high note.